Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of One on One with the Humble Prince. My name is Olufaloye and today I'm joined by my friend, brother and to an extent mentor, the one and only Dr. A.k.a. Damges, A.k.a. Rudolf Okonkwo, who just returned from Nigeria.
Yes.
Looking fresh and young, looking very nice. You've eaten enough organic food.
Oh yeah.
No GMO.
Nothing like that. Wonderful place.
So welcome back.
Thank you.
You were definitely missed.
I'm surprised you guys are still here. I was thinking that it's over by the time I get here. That you guys are.
No, we're still standing. We're still standing. We're still going.
So
I just wanted to have like a general discussion of what your trip back home was like. I was following the whole saga on social media, but I think it would be good to hear the voice and talk about it so that people can hear it. So first of all, when was the last time you were back home?
It was 7 years ago.
Oh wow!
I didn't know when I got home. I discovered that I missed the whole of Jonathan's administration. I was not in Nigeria, but it makes sense because if I had gone there, it would be difficult to know who is the president.
Exactly. As much as you.
That's what I was told. That I looked like him.
Well, and you made, you really went in on him. You made a lot
of fun. We had a good time.
Exactly. So that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
If you had home at that time. That's good. 7 years.
7 years. So I was a new person, a new country.
Yeah. I guess this was the purpose of your trip.
Oh yeah, I went to talk about this American lifestyle. Yes. The Nigerian edition was published in Nigeria. So I went there to see people and catch up with events and things about the country.
I saw you doing like different book signings or talking about the book you on different radio stations.
Yes,
you had like meet and greets.
And
everything. What was that experience like?
I was surprised because I didn't know that I've not gone to Nigeria since we started doing Dr. Damges. So you can imagine it was a new experience. I used to be myself, Rudolf Okonkwo. When I went there, it was just Dr. Damges, and I was surprised, that people are watching, people are really keyed into what we do. So that was amazing.
It was good for them to see the two sides of you, the real Rudolf, and of course the Dr. Damges side that they see on the show. I mean, the show is very popular and everything, but what was the reception like though from the people?
No, from the airport, from England. From the airport, I was just waiting for the flight to Lagos, and a lot of people were coming to me now.
Did you have to sign autographs?
No. But it was surprising. Even the person that was sitting by my side in the plane all the way from London, we were just talking about Nigeria, and it's shocking, that we reached that far. I didn't know that.
To be honest with you, I remember when I went to Nigeria last year, as soon as I got to the airport, one guy saw me and said, Sahara. I said, Sahara FM radio, it's two different things because, I was in Nigeria and stuff like that. But great, man, fantastic. So I wanted to ask you, so you said the last time you were home was 7 years ago.
7 years ago, yeah.
So what was the difference between 7 years ago and now, especially now we have a different regime?
Well, I went home last during Yaradua's time. Most people have forgotten, so I didn't know how it was under Jonathan. But I got the feeling that people were, the middle class was growing under Jonathan. People were having that feeling that they are part of the economy. But now people are kind of feeling that they've been removed from the economy. They don't really understand what's going on. So, but this is my own reading. I read it as if during Jonathan, whatever was going on was more like an economy fueled by corruption. That's how I say it.
Which is one of our national resources, by the way.
Exactly. So it's like more like a mountain made of trash. Mount Trashmore all over America. The heaps of trash, they just turned it into a mountain. And then it started decomposing, which was what was going on during the time that we had the election. So the composition is now bringing the mountain down. Everybody's going down. That's how my analogy of what is going on, So
things are, things are really.
No, things are tough. Things are tough.
But again, we just can't attribute that to just corruption. But that's, the price of oil too.
No, there's so many factors. There's so many factors. But it was bound to happen. If a country is not serious, you can beat the system. We always think we can beat the system. You don't save money. You're not serious about investment, about infrastructure. You eventually pay for it. Exactly. I spent five hours on a road from Ore to Lagos to Ore. Because nobody built the roads. So eventually someone will pay for it.
I experienced that last year too when I went home. It took me 5 hours to get from Magudo to the island. I kid you not. We left at 10, I didn't get there till 3.
Exactly.
So it's crazy. Another question I wanted to ask you, you know, I noticed, like I said, I was following you on social media heavily on Twitter.
You saw me on Okada.
I saw you on Okada. I saw you in one of those vans.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Is that what they call?
No, like no, A.k.a. You know, A.k.a. na Pepe.
Yeah.
You should know the real name. Well, come on, yeah. I know you're a rich guy. You don't hang out with poor people, but I was with my people, you know.
Yeah, I saw that. So I saw you were doing interviews with people on ground. So what was the pulse? What was the kind of feedback?
Well, what I got was majority of the people I spoke to about different things, they were pissed off. They were pissed off about how things are. You know, they blame, some blame the current government, some are blaming Jonathan. But it's a significant number of people, they just said, you know what, we want to give them a pass. We want to let the government see if they will resolve some of the issues that we have. And they are believing that with time it could be resolved. So that's something I discovered that was surprising. You know, I was thinking that people are totally mad about what is going on, but they still think that there is hope, and they still think that the right person that could get it to where we hope we could get to will be this the president.
I'm going to put you on the spot now. What do you think? I know you interviewed him just recently.
Yeah. No. If I had, you know, coming back from Nigeria, I could, my position would have been different from what it is today, because after I saw them at the United Nations and how things are going, I have new doubts about whether they can actually transform things. Wow. because they are not doing the basic things they should be doing. People are willing to make sacrifices, you know, so that we can get to where we're going. But I have not seen from them the kind of sacrifices they need to make first, so that they can carry along the people. And these are something that is things that are very simple.
Yeah, you know, like some of the feedback I get is that things are really tough. We're in a recession. I know he just decided to borrow money. And at first I was against that, because I know that when a country, one of the things countries do when they're in a recession, they have to borrow money from somebody. Yeah. My concern is, will the money be used appropriately? Will it be used for infrastructure? Will it be used for investment? They
might. I mean, they will try. That has not been the problem with the country. It's not about whether they will use the money well. The question is that there are things they could have done to reduce the cost of government before going to borrow money.
Give me an example, like what? Reducing the senators'
I mean, why will it happen? Why is it difficult? It shouldn't be difficult. Pass a bill. Obasanjo was saying today in today's paper, he was saying, oh, I wanted to get the governors to agree so that we save money, and they said no.
Of course,
you are the president. What you do is pass it, send the bill to the Congress, the National Assembly, which you control. This is your party.
But they can
send the bill to them. Push it. They can fund it down, but let's let them do that first. You know, you are the president, but they won't do that, because Obasanjo, for instance, in his case, he had total control of what was going on in the country. They will pass a bill, reduce the size of government. There are many things they could do. Whether it's the constitution that says you should appoint 36 ministers or not, you can change that constitution, that aspect of that constitution. Now they are talking about state police. It's not in the constitution, but they are trying to make it happen. So they could change things. They have power to do that, but they don't. I don't think they care.
Yeah,
they are giving excuses. We are tired of that. I mean, most people in the country are tired. You know,
things are not really good. And so, just to, not yet, but can you give me 3 good things and 3 bad things?
Oh, there are some good things. For instance, information, explosion of information. People now have information easily.
You see that, you know, all over the place.
So
and the data, I heard the data is good now. It's
it's getting better. It's getting better.
Back home and
it's still. I ran out of data many times, and I could see what they talk about, because I couldn't watch my show. I couldn't watch my show in Nigeria. I mean, because you know it takes a lot of time. But the other thing that is good is I discovered that people are now willing to hold people in government accountable. You know, a lot of people are interested in what's going on. They know what's going on. They are in tune, and they are willing to hold people accountable, which is a wonderful thing. Then the third thing I saw, innovation. Oh, Nigeria is full of innovation. People are innovative.
That's why Zuckerberg.
No, it's a wonderful thing, and the economy has not had any impact in the ability of people to come up with new things. Weddings is not the kind of thing you did when you got married. Weddings are wonderful things now. Everything is wonderful. I mean, it's amazing. Right? It's amazing, you know. So that's.
So were you in town when Zuckerberg
Yeah. I was in the east. I wasn't in Lagos. I will have gone to, but I went to the place I went to.
Tumbosun is a friend of the.
Yeah. I went to the hub, the technology hub. I went to Yaba and I looked at what was going on. So
you know, one thing I like though, that the fact that Zuckerberg visited Nigeria is that he saw potential in us. It's time for us to see that potential in ourselves, so that the next time he visits, we won't be the one in awe that he visited. He'll actually be the one in awe.
No, I think he was.
Yes,
yeah. Because if you see what the guys they are doing, it's wonderful. I mean, they are wonderful
so
things.
I wonder why the government doesn't really invest in that. Like,
well, they are trying.
We have all these rich guys, like, you know, Capital Venture, like we have here, Silicon Valley, like, you know, San Francisco or Seattle.
You know, the rich people, most of them are interested in quick money, something that will quick turnover. You know, they don't want to put money into something that you need maybe 3 years to be able to get your money back. Yeah, they want quick money, and that's where they're interested in building hotels. And once you finish, people will check in and you collect money.
Yeah, I tell you one thing though, if people didn't really invest in what's his name, Zuckerberg or Facebook, he won't be.
But we have new generation of investors who are trying to support those kind of technology companies.
Great, yeah. So those are the three things. Those are the three bad things.
Yeah,
so we gotta hurry up. What are the three
bad things? Oh, interesting. Information is also bad, you know, because you have information. A lot of them are false, and people now carry the information they believe is true, and it's difficult to convince someone. The fact that you see it on the internet doesn't mean that it's true. Exactly. You know, so that's one bad thing. The other one is scam artists. There are a lot of scammers now because the economy is hard. You know, people are being scammed. There's this Ponzi scheme that is all over the place. They call it MMM.
Yeah,
people want to be rich, and the churches are also scamming people. And they also scam artists. The juju priest, the juju part. You know, everybody's just, people are desperate to survive, and they are willing to be scammed because they don't have the time to think about what they're getting into.
Exactly. You know, there was a report the other day how this guy's like one of the richest guys in the world. What's his name? TB Joshua.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that, but you know.
No, there are so many of them. Churches everywhere. People talk about God and God coming to save me and help us, you know. But God doesn't have dollars, and He doesn't keep naira. You know, so, anyway.
But we'll say that for another time. So what was another bad thing? You know,
another bad thing. I said economy. I said information.
You said the scam artists. Oh, okay, so that was three. But so I noticed you didn't talk about things like electricity, traffic, or that's just.
Oh, they are normal things. They have not improved. They have not changed. You know, the roads are still bad. The traffic. I didn't go to Lagos Island. This is another bad thing that was horrible in Nigeria. I noticed the gap between the rich and the poor.
Yes,
is enormous. It wasn't the way it used to be when I was there.
It's a huge chasm.
When
I don't think there's a middle class anymore.
No, it's shocking. The fact that some of my friends who live on the island, because I was on the mainland, they won't come down to the mainland to see me. They said no. We have to come over there. Exactly. I said sorry, I can't come over there. You have to. So that was it. So, but that's the kind of divide is so wide.
It's so wide.
And we were talking about people struggling to feed their families and pay hospital bills. People are still building mansions, you know. In this economy, it doesn't matter how much cement is, even if it's 2,000, 3,000, they still buy. You know, so you think about it: poor people pushing trucks and watching and seeing what's going on. So.
I think the poor, it's so bad. I'd rather be dead than to be poor in Nigeria. I don't know. I'm serious.
Well, yeah, but
honestly,
most people have no way to get from that level to the next level. It's really
it's a huge chasm, man. I definitely understand, but again, you know, you see some of the things that you can see some of the despair in the poor people's faces when I was there, you know. And when you find things like tomatoes being expensive, rice, I heard rice might go up to like $60,000. I mean, sorry, 60,000 naira a bag. It was just 10,000 last year when I was there, man. So that's gonna make things, and of course the exchange rate too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's 450 now. I heard by Christmas it might be up to 600.
Yeah, I had that 460 something.
460.
Today.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it keeps going up.
It's going to be up to 500.
That's great, man. So speaking about Christmas, so what advice do you have for anybody that's going back home?
Well, the thing is this: when you stay here, you hear things about home. Most of them are exaggeration. I mean, I don't mean that there are no bad things happening. There are also good things happening. So that should not stop you from going home. Just prepare yourself. Don't forget about where you are coming from. You are from there.
Amen.
You know?
I hope to go back someday.
I didn't have any problem with if I found out that I have to use Okada. That's the only way I can get to somewhere. I use Okada. Yeah. If I have to use Uber, I use Uber. If
Uber was good, yes.
If I have to stay in traffic for, that's what it is. You know, you just have to accept it. But if you have the mentality that you are coming from America or from Britain and you want the same kind of environment or lifestyle, then you are the one that is setting yourself up for failures. You know, you should expect that the police will take bribe from people. You know, you can decide not to give and just make sure you have enough time to stay there and argue with them. You know, those things. That's it. Once you take care of those things, you'll be all right.
I remember the last time I went, I was trying to argue with some of these guys. They delayed me for 2 hours.
You just have to decide what do you want to do. And then people will look at you that you are rich, you have money just because you're coming from here, and that's when you have to tell them about this American life, because it's not true. It's not that way. No, it's not.
To be honest with you, I think if Nigeria had 1/10 of the amenities or comfort that we experience here, most of us that live here will be back home already.
Yeah, exactly.
Just give us constant electricity, water, maybe a little health. Are we back home in the
Exactly. That's the message I'm passing across.
So for those of you that think the Yankee life is easy, it's not. Please read this book. Get this book. This is the American version. This is the Nigerian version. But we'll get to that before I wrap things up. So real quick, how does it feel to be back in the States?
Once you get in here, you join the rat race again. You know, it's
like that.
There's no break, no pause, no nothing. Nobody has time for you.
Nobody's scared.
You just have you just have to get back into the race, and it's horrible. And you continue the story of this American life. That's what it is. Because you can't imagine. I was in Nigeria. I didn't have my alarm waking me up anytime for 3 weeks. I didn't have to worry about. I could cancel any appointments, if I don't feel like going anywhere that day. But you can't do it. You just have to keep going, Yes. And there were no letters coming to me. I didn't see any letters. No bills, nothing. But once you get here, they are everywhere.
Yes.
So.
Good. So overall, how would you summarize your trip?
It was good. It was good. I was able to accomplish maybe 80% of what I went there to do, and I saw a lot of people, and I felt at home. I felt that finally I'm also getting in tune with what is actually talking to real people, what's actually happening to real people, because it's different when you're looking at it from far away.
Yeah, when you're looking at social media and everything.
It's totally
different. It doesn't really paint a good picture. But Dr. Damges, Rudolf, thank you for coming on the show.
Anytime.
I like this talk.
Thank you. I got it from Nigeria. Somebody just said, take this.
Fantastic. So, real quick, are you going to write a book, This Nigeria Life?
No, I've been talking about Nigeria. No, there should be a book about Nigeria. I've been, in fact, there was one that I wrote before called Children of a Retired God.
Okay.
That's how I summarize the life in Nigeria.
Oh, wow. Retired God. Yeah. But they say God never sleeps.
No,
he's always on the throne.
The Nigerian God retired.
Don't say that too. So please tell people where they can get this book.
Oh, this is on Amazon. This is on Amazon. This American Life. Yeah, this one is selected bookstores in Nigeria and Konga.com in Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between just before the cover? I know this is the Nigerian version.
No, this is the Nigerian version. This is American. It's the same stories and the same book, but the English in the Nigerian version is Nigerian English.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. So, Dr. Damges, thank you once again.
Thank you
for coming on the show. So there you have it, guys. The one and only Dr. Damges. Check him out on his show, Dr. Damges, on our YouTube channel, SaharaTV, and I think he's going to be giving us some more, videos and stuff.
There are a lot of videos that are not yet out. I met one interesting guy in Warri. It's wonderful. One day I will release that. Yeah.
That's fantastic. So, guys, there you have it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.